back to CBH 4K, and this is saturated front. Saturated space. Okay, I can't read. That's in Russian. I just realized that. That's in Russian, dude. Yeah, this is saturated outer space, I think. So, normally I just have the video play and I just talk over it at the end. But today I think it's going to be a little bit different. Mostly because this is a relatively unknown, more indie game. So, very few people are going to know or even understand what it is. So, I'll try and explain it the best I can while we watch the trailer together. But suffice to say, this is basically a game about you going through space, basically as like space rangers, as you like stop criminals and stuff like that, and also rescue people by putting out fires and treating them with first aid and various other things. So you're basically like space first responders slash cops slash firefighters. So with all that out of the way, let's hit play. Now, also, I don't understand the language that they're singing in the song for this, so I'm a little bit apprehensive of to just let it play because if I don't understand the song lyrics, I don't know what they're singing, so I can't be like YouTube might get angry at me, like how dare you? But I decided to play the video, and I'm just gonna do this talk over. More to protect myself as well. And look at this. The first big thing here is Arsenal, Harbor, Barracks, Armory, and Command Hall. Now, I'm guessing the barracks are simple. Is where you keep all your troops. And the crew numbers up there so you can know how many crew you have. And then there's the armory where you keep all your weapons. The arsenal... Wait, why would you have an arsenal and an armory? Isn't that the same? I think you may have you space battles or something like that. The command hall. I'm guessing that's where your geoscape is, whatever, is located. Your strategic layer is located. And the harbor is where you launch your ship. The squads. I do like the fact that the ship flies around in space. You don't need to know yet. Okay. Hold on. And then a fleet obelisk. Entry point. Okay, that's what I wanted to look at here. Entry point. So that's where you come into the ship, I'm guessing. Again, these are good guesses because let's be honest. You don't know for sure until you get your actual hands on the game. Alright, so class defender, shooter, defender, and defender. I'm curious to know which one the difference is. I'm guessing the shooter specializes in shooting, and the defender specializes in defending. But I do notice here at the bottom here, like right down below, there's various abilities. And I'm actually quite curious about those abilities. As to what they do. Okay, the objective is disable the reactor. Nice little Ghostbuster beams. I'm guessing that has something to do with the mission. I have no problem with the animations being a bit janky, but yeah, especially so early on, and it's not even out in early access. But I would say be willing to fix that as quick as possible. Also, the backgrounds seem very bare minimum. Also, they seem to be breaking down. Also, okay, Arsenal. I'm guessing you're going to have space combat. I'm guessing that will be interesting. Destroy all enemies. What else? Yep, see, there's like, I think that's Russian. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Like I would have I would have also suggested to them before they would make this trailer was that they pick a language. For no other reason than it makes it simpler. You can have done it in a separate language too. That would be my prime suggestion for your next trailer is to pick a language and stick with it, and then switch to and have another trailer, but it's basically the same trailer but in a different language if you wish, or different languages. You can have three different trailers with three different languages, all in three different languages, but keep them separate. Don't have the language interfere like this because it's going to be a little bit difficult for people to discern what you're saying. And the important thing is you're trying to get the word out, and getting the word out involves you having a clear message within your trailer. And right now your trailer is a little bit difficult to figure out as to what you're actually saying. Hello. Here is a prototype of a game in which you main task is to find rescue the hostages. The hostages are okay. So this is like a tutorial level. You can yeah. I remember playing the demo for the game, and there was a tutorial level. It's sort of like the danger room from X-Men, but show you how to fight in there. Okay, so will we be able to play alien life forms? Because I noticed this pigman. And I don't see many pigmen walking around Earth, so I'm curious to see if there's going to be alien races we'll be able to play as. I also see a robot. Again, janky animations. I'm focusing a little bit on the janky animations because they're so important because, it looks like you will be able to play like his aliens. That's good. The reason I'm focusing on the janky animation so much is because it sort of like catches your eye. Especially when you compare it to other games in this genre, like XCOM or Gears of War Tactics. Like their animations are so smooth and so precise that you feel like they're running through. Also, I like the fact it's putting out fires, so you're not just shooting enemies. You're putting out fires. You're rescuing people. You're going on stealth missions. That seems like a good combination of gameplay mechanics. The question is, can they blend well together? Because sometimes when you do stuff like this, it's sort of like one aspect of the gameplay sort of like feels a little bit tacked on, a little bit like, oh, why'd you put that in there? It doesn't fit the rest of the game, and that's fair. Okay, looks like they're disarming bombs and mines. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. You blew up the door so you can get a jump on these guys. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. I actually kind of approve of that, giving a little bit of more enhanced stealth tactics you could use then, because XCOM 2 had stealth tactics, but they're very limited. Here, I feel like they're trying to expand upon them. I actually think that's a good idea. Full marks for that. Full marks. What else? The fight back. The shooting is good. Shooting was good, but again, animations. That guy flopped over twice for some reason. You don't take my word for it. I'm not going to go back on it. What do I think of all this? I think they're doing well here. I don't have any problems with. All right, that's it. Okay. I was expecting that was kind of like unceremonious, but that's fine. So that was unceremonious, but that was fine. What do I think of it overall? I thought it was a good Unreal 4. We're on Unreal 5 now, buddy. I thought it was a little bit, like I said at the start of at the outro, let's call it. I felt like it was a little bit, it was unceremonious at the end there, but it's fine. They're still learning, they're still developing. Another suggestion I would make is to work on the UI as well. The UI seems a little bit bare bones. The gun here looks like it was made in MS Paint. And I'm not trying to be like, let me specify. I'm not trying to be nasty or negative. I'm just trying to tell you what to work on and give you like hints on. And this is the case of developer, or you're a budding developer and you're not sure what to work on. You want to make things look nice. They don't have to look like current gen stuff. You can even make them look pixelated, but they gotta look nice. They gotta make the player like get attached to the characters. You gotta get the player like fascinated and like sort of absorbed into the world. And you do that by making very crisp animations, nice, making the art look nice, making things look good so that they can entice more people to play it. Like right now, I see people wanting to play this, but not as many as you would need for this sort of game to take off. Like you probably get a couple thousand people in it, but in order to make this game take off, you're gonna have to up those numbers. What else? What else about this? I like this guy fall over. That was good. That was nice and crisp. But that was a cutscene. I also like the fact you can play as alien life forms. Alien life forms will add a lot to this game. But I would also say maybe you shouldn't do alien life forms, not because I don't want to play them or want to see them. It's just that it will probably make it more complicated. If you can handle alien life forms, then go right ahead. I like the fact there's a red liquid right here. Just like, yeah, there's some liquid on here. And there's like some holograph going in the background. Overall, I thought this was a good intro to the game and a good way to sort of like a good jumping off point to work off of. Like, I like the fans spinning in the background. That's good. Like the radiation symbol, like the group tactics here. There's some real solid things like the explosive on the walls or disarming explosives onto the way to the encounter. Those were nice things that they added to the game that. Well, I don't know if they're explosives. They're booby traps. These disarming the booby traps and then putting the explosive on the wall, knocking out 2 enemy units. That was pretty cool. I like that. The guns. I hope they have a varying amount of guns. I didn't really show us too much about gunplay, but again, I think it's more important your focus on the basics and then try and do more advanced stuff afterwards. I like the space combat too. Overall, I thought the trailer was pretty good. I do like gameplay trailers. Gameplay trailers are probably better overall than just story trailers or like hype trailers, because gameplay trailer shows the product. I think the product is gameplay. While I do think it could do some work, I do appreciate what they tried to do here. There's a suppressive fire. Okay. There's some nice abilities. I didn't understand that. Again, gotta make it one language so people can understand it. Even if it's not in English, I would have appreciated it if they just stuck with one language. But this is fine. This is fine. Overall, this trailer could use some work, but it looks like it's still early goings to me. And it'll probably be a while before we get another trailer like this, but I hope they take all my suggestions to heart and plan around that in the future. And if you enjoyed this video too, then hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and any help will be appreciated. Also, hit the like button if you can. The like button helps a great deal with the YouTube analytics. I forgot the name of what it's called. It's called something or other, but it really makes YouTube to want to put it on the front page. It really helps a great deal if you hit that like button. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one.